One thing that's very interesting about Related is they do everything from building urban projects, at the highest end, as well as delivering the highest quality, affordable projects you'll find.
What group of people open a building during a pandemic? Nobody. But we're doing that. I think that speaks volumes about Related.
Related understands there's more to home than just the house.
Revitalizing neighborhoods, bringing affordability into neighborhoods that aren't affordable, and using that tool to help lift everybody up.
The commitment runs deep. The commitment to this community runs deep. The commitment to this neighborhood and affordable housing runs deep, and we will never waver.
We're lucky because we have a lot of smart, talented people from all sorts of places, all sorts of backgrounds. And we have an incredible culture of people that want to be together and want to learn from one another.
Stephen Ross has been one of the most important architects of affordable housing financing in the United States of America.
I've known Steve many years, and I've seen the way in which he's brought more teams together with the objective of creating the ultimate place.
Steve has always thought about context of buildings together in this great grouping and expression of the whole culture.
This is a momentous day. Steve and his collaborators have built something new, exciting, and dynamic.
They immediately understood that I'm an artist, and they really opened completely all the possibilities for me to work in the most smooth way.
We have a long-term view of the world, but only with someone like Stephen can you be sure you're going to be there at the end of the game.
I've been lucky enough to work with many of the Related team. I feel very, very honored, very humbled by the opportunity to put my little contribution to make a big dream happen.
There is a creativity in terms of building and creating a place that Related has built up over the course of its history.
I've always believed in cities. That's why I moved to New York to start with. I love the idea of what a cosmopolitan city offers people, being involved in the community, doing what's best for the community. But this is what we really love to do.
Our first office was at 645 Fifth Avenue. At that time, the company was only about 40 people. And then we moved up into the larger building, the Olympic Tower, 17th floor. The company had started to really take off. It started to grow. From there, we moved to 625 Madison Avenue. We had the 9th floor first, and then we progressed and took over a couple other floors in the building. And from there to Time Warner Center, and from Time Warner Center to here at 30 Hudson Yards.
When Stephen started the company, it's very much founded on a principle of opportunity for people, opportunity for fair housing, opportunity for careers, opportunities within the company.
I've had the privilege of watching this company grow from 50 people to over 2,000 people. It's still family oriented, it is cutting edge, and people want to be a part of that.
When I think about Related and I think about what makes us different in everything that we do, we try to differentiate it. We try to make it different. We try to make it better. We try to do things that nobody else has done, to outperform what everybody else is doing, to make a difference in our communities.
These are projects that change the communities and cities in which we operate, whether it's hiring from local neighborhoods, whether it's using cutting-edge technology to have the most energy-efficient buildings. When we do things like that, we set an example and people copy.
I started way back in June of 1984. It started out as a summer internship, and I've been here ever since.
Stephen, his love of the business is spread to Jeff and Bruce and Ken. They have a love for the business. And so that is what is like real unique. It's that passion for the business, which then spawns innovation, right? So it creates a very, very special dynamic place. And that's, to me, is the legacy of Related. It is not the buildings that you see when you walk around. It's not the brand of being a luxury organization. It is the impact that they've had in communities, the lives that they've changed.
This isn't just about, all right, we're going to build it, we're going to turn a profit, and we're out of there, but making sure that they're creating communities that are going to be successful in 5 years, and in 10 years, and 20 years.
We feel very fortunate that we get to engage with as many people as we do, whether it's community groups, neighborhood groups, larger organizations, smaller organizations. We are learning from longtime residents and historians of what they're seeking to grow our city collectively and move it forward.
Related, we believe in cities. We believe in the long future of cities. And we're here to invest in cities, but not just in the built environment, but in the urban landscape environment as well. We understand that we're not just building buildings, we're really developing communities. And we believe in the power of those landscapes to transform neighborhoods.
Green spaces and open spaces are so important for people, and especially in a town context. So our role is to provide the variety of spaces that everyone in the community can enjoy and so that they can flourish.
Related isn't the kind of developer that just kind of comes in, does something splashy, and then rides off in the sunset. They really invest in a community to build something better than could be done alone.
When Related originally came in, they came in with a bang. They were cleaning, they were cutting.
Related came in and it was an answer to a lot of people's prayers. People all over the community were shocked an organization like this even existed.
There's life here. And I think whenever you see art, it sort of lifts your spirit. It makes you feel like somebody cares.
They're methodically applying all the accumulated knowledge that they have amassed over the years, and we are seeing fantastic results, and we are thrilled beyond words.
What Related is doing should serve as a model for a lot of other businesses across the country.
We're really setting the path for the next generation of builders and taking down some of these barriers that are inherent in our industry. And I'm proud to be a part of that change.
When we were building Hudson Yard and we knew there was going to be a shortage of a supply chain of curtain wall and windows, we went and built the curtain wall company. And it's now one of the biggest companies in the country. It really makes me proud. They encourage you to think out of the box. They encourage you to find solutions to problems, not like any other developers.
When we think about what we can deliver, it's not just buildings and it's not just places to live. It's careers, to drive jobs into all the places in the city that really need it.
The people that's working with me right now today, instead of them being on the streets, they're at work. They got hammers in their hand, they got saws, they're laying floors right now.
Related Affordable gives me the opportunity to give what I have to my children.
We're an opportunity-oriented company. We already have, I think, the people who are going to do this work in the next 30 years.